works. That's what we do. You take something that sort of works, break it and make it worse.
Like I said, we did what we do best with this one.
They took a running truck and turned it into a non-running truck.
Out of BigJim here, trying to look for exhaust leak, and best we could tell was right here on number 8. There was a small pinhole, a little more than a small pinhole, but as you can see, we welded it up quick, and hopefully that stops the exhaust tick. The flange gasket looked a little meh, but hopefully we can, got that all cleaned up for the most part. Just got to do the head yet and put it all back together.
What do you think of
strong stuff.
didn't get rear-ended? Alright, so we took BigJim for its shakedown run to a local drive-in that plays classic movies. And on the way there, one of the problems we ran into was the turn signal switch inside the column here broke. This piece is supposed to sit down in there like that, and then there's like springs and such that go across here to give you your detent and all that, and keep pressure on this downward so that your lights work. What we ended up doing was taking the screw that holds the turn signal stock here in and wedging it over here, so we at least have brake lights, and then just used hand signals to get the rest of the way to and from. So I have a spare column from another truck that I took the switch out of, so now I got to get this one out of this and swap them around. So here we go. Everything's all back together. The turn signal switch that I had from 83 worked perfectly. I used bits and pieces from both trucks to make it work. All right, BigJim is almost done and ready to go across country. Just some minor details left to take care of. We did take it to a drive-in that's maybe about 45 minutes away. Shows old films on 35mm. It's a really cool place, but they let you camp overnight, like between Friday night and Saturday night, and that's what we did. I stayed here in the cab across one of the bench seats. Carl and Val slept in the back here with the dog Chomp. Overall, the truck ran and drove perfectly. The only issue we had was the turn signal switch breaking, which we showed you, me kind of replacing it. Kind of hard to film and all that fun stuff while by yourself, things like that. But here's the final complete setup here in the back. You can see our bed riser, and there's a carpet on it to help kind of just keep things smooth and all that fun stuff. You can see spare tire sits in there perfectly, helps support it with another board right there going across. All that fun stuff. But a few things we got left to do. The air conditioning doesn't really work. It gets cool, but not enough to notice in this cab. But as we showed you, I don't know if we showed you or not. Anyway, the line coming off the compressor is bulged and needs to be replaced. So we're gonna replace a few things in the AC unit, and that should all be good to go. The other thing we still want to do yet is the stereo here. Thank you. And some power ports. We got our carpet in the front, carpet in the rear here, which this is just a like a runner that we bought at Home Depot because we didn't have a rear carpet for the truck. So we made one just to kind of help protect the insulation, which seems like it helps quite a bit, keeping the radiant heat from up out of the floor. You still get some, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Once we get the AC working, it'll be beautiful in the truck here. Oh, and the other thing I almost forgot is tires. I got 4 used tires for the rear. They're a little worse on tread, but dry rot they don't have any, so should be perfect. Front, we still got to get 2 tires for, because these are the ones, they're probably the worst out of all of them. As you can see, there's a big, and it goes all the way around, and it's on both sides like that. I just don't want to take a chance of having one of the steer tires blow out on the highway or anything, so we're going to replace those with probably new ones. But that's about it. And then BigJim is completely ready to go back and forth across the country. Stay tuned for the next one.